Greetings, everyone. It's me, Wrestler, and it's here. Yes, it is. I've talked about it. Welcome to Manor Lords. I've been talking up this game for a while. I've been looking forward to it, and here we are. We're finally here. Came out yesterday, and wow. I've initially played through it, and I tell you, this guy did this by himself, and wow. I mean, it's still early access, but this guy, wow, what he's done is incredible. Just next level. And he's really outdone himself. Just the level of detail that is in this game, alone, just storage and food gets ruined by weather, which would be a thing, and then there's there's just so much that goes into it. There's people wanting to move, moving in, if they want to, people working, families working. It's just a whole thing. So so it's paused right now because we're gonna get a few things going here. So first things first, logging camp. You're gonna need logs to build your town. So we're gonna put it over here, and basically almost everything can be freeformed in things, and things you can snap things to the road and such. The region we're in is pretty good, actually. So yeah, get to work. There's a lot of talking that your people do. They talk. There's a lot of funny things they say, and things that you'd just you'd hear in a village probably. And we're gonna, gosh. Okay, so that's the first thing that you're going to build. Second thing you want to build is the woodcutter's lodge. These people cut firewood down. And when I first initially played it, I was like, oh, I'm going to put them right here next to them. Well, because these guys, because unlike in other city build games, the firewood people take from the log people and chop firewood. In this one, they actually cut trees down themselves, so putting them next to them makes them compete and really can contribute to deforestation really quickly. So you want to put them, maybe not super far away, but with their own forest, so to speak. So I'm going to put them over here. And get the roads. And roads are important, especially when you're using like carts and things like that, And then, see what do we got here? Got animals right there, berries right there. So we're gonna do, well, we're gonna want to do both, but let's start with the forager. And we will go like this. This. Here. Straight to the people, and then let's see how many timber do we got left? Okay. So we're going to build a storehouse. So storehouse is for planks, things like that. We're gonna put that right here. Yeah. And then a granary as well. Okay. No timber. Okay. So that's what we're gonna start with for right now. We'll get to things. There's overlays and things like that. We'll tackle that when we get to it. But let's play. The way things work here is you have unassigned citizens and you have assigned people who have jobs. So unassigned are your construction workers and things like that. they do all the construction and things like that. And so you need people who are unassigned because, and they have the oxen moving everything. And there is a little bit of wrangling at the beginning of assigning and unassigning jobs. And there are some things that you need to build out once you get things going, like a marketplace, for example. This is something that you need for goods to be sold. And it doesn't require any resources to build, but you want to have one of these. Because your villagers, this is how they get things. This is how they get food. This is how they get firewood. It's all from a marketplace that is stuff, and they set up their own stalls. And you want to start off with a good amount of stalls already being set up. So I'm looking for, a good, somewhat magical number here. 9 is not a good number. You want to have a lot more. Because 9 doesn't get you very many stalls. Like one could say, well, you can put it over there. Well, that's true, but at the same time, I want to put houses over here.
Nice work. Give me a hammer and something needs to not move. I'll put it in place.
Okay, we'll do 35 locations. We'll do 35. We might ever gonna need 35 anytime soon. Probably not. But actually, what I'm gonna do. On top of that, in that vein, it's completely pointless to have a marketplace that big. Always build a second one, right? Yeah. So we're gonna build the marketplace. We're gonna go. We're gonna start here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Over here. 9 is low. If we can get more of that. Perfect. Perfect. We'll go with that. We'll go with that there. Okay. So see, exposed goods, things like that. So you want to, so you want to get things built, and you want to, and I want to, tell them to emphasize this one, because you need timber flowing soon. Yeah, I got it. So let's speed things up here. Oh, they finished it already. Okay. We'll assign someone immediately. And because of where they are, you saw this in farthest frontier, let's assign that to the... Alright.
Can I stay with his drink? Oh, this is heavier than it looks.
Oh, I bet. Okay, let's speed things up here. And if you take a look here, while we're waiting for these things to get built, it's got March to May frequent rainy season, snow deposits, from June to August, crops grow, things like that. So it goes. It's got the seasons clearly defined, and so that's why that's why I'm glad that the forager. In fact, I'm gonna actually put the forager on low because we have food, and there's a berry deposit right there. There's wild animals, and there's that. I'm gonna actually build a hunting thing. camps also
Summer's
take
good
no
soon.
no
Soon the
um
beating sun.
take no resources to be built. You can build them anywhere.
Whoa,
I'll put them
this
right
is heavier
here.
than it looks. Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
So once these are built, I'm gonna assign someone. Okay, so I'll assign someone there. Once this disappears and he's moved everything there, I'm gonna unassign him and have him do the same thing with the granary. So these two places are not gonna have people for a while. They're good storage things. A lot of these places will transport things themselves there, but initially, from their work areas here, but initially getting things from the encampment into these is important. So then they're coming over to build this. So yeah, so you have an oxen near the beginning. You can actually get more oxen as time goes on. So like that's the hitch post. I'm gonna relocate this. Not to mention almost any building can be relocated in this game, so that's something to think about. Well, not something to think about. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna put it right here. Actually, where's the underground water at? Yeah, okay. Get the oxen right. It's supposed right here.
Let's go, people!
You know, I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna assign somebody to hunting.
More men at the camp.
Gave the old ox a hand for the month-old rat.
Firewood stall. Oh, right. So you can see there's a stall here of firewood. So it will be abandoned once we do that. But basically, what happens is places like foragers or hunting camps, you know, places that things that produce goods will set up their own stall. You don't have to tell them to do it. They just set it up in the marketplace area that you designate. You can demolish or move the stalls, but they set them up themselves and they man them themselves. So you know, so see, it says they have a stall. Now, usually you don't want to take work away from a place that doesn't you know that what are you transporting? You transport the last things, but it's okay because this one will take over that job. So no one works here, and let's do the granary.
Gave the old ox a hand for the month-old rat. He spat it in my face and tried to guard me again.
Well, that's
On, laddie.
a fascinating story that I can hear them talking about. Now, something I want to mention on houses while we wait for some of these things to get finished is you have houses here, and houses, you do plots out. So it comes out like this, and then you go like that, and then it goes, okay, there's your houses. Yeah. So you can do one, you can do two. This, you can do this with where there's a backyard extension. This, if you do it smaller, that little plus means you can add a little like kind of smaller condo on it. Now, some people, I have a friend who's been building them like this. I am more of the line of maybe a bit of a smaller plot, you know, and I want to give them a little backyard because they can grow vegetables and things back there. But not too, you know, but I want to give them their own house, basically, not stack them up. You know, with an extension possibility. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to place that down, and then I'm going to go to the next little area. And build a similar thing. So there's the food stall, been set up by the hunter, as you can see.
On, laddie.
Oh, that's hot. Oh, it's the guy working at the granary. So there's the exposed goods he's talking about. These are exposed too, but
Can I stay where the
I'm not sure why they haven't moved them yet. This will also be moved to the hitching post. There's a lot of things that are construction, so let's jump things up here.
summer's coming soon? Soon the beating sun.
We all know what that means.
So since
Have you marked the joist for the rafters already?
Can I stay where the stream?
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
I do not know what's with the music, everyone. There's cutting and yeah, I do not know what's going on with the sound. Yeah, the cuts and everything. I can't imagine. Yeah. But well, let's just proceed. Things are going particularly well, so we don't have anything to worry about. I'm guessing there's an upload of some sort going on in the background. Well, correction, I'm not guessing. I know there is, but you'd think that, well, so the food stall is no longer abandoned because the hunting people have taken over it. In fact, let's up the limit of hunting to 15. So you'll see animals actually kind of go down. Wow, gosh, they're efficient. And you'll see these grow up and go down. While animals, gosh, 10 out of hunting efficiently much. Need that to be moved. Okay, well,
We'll need to lift this beam to the roof.
yeah, I need that moved because I want to put the well right there. Because that's where water is.
A blind man or a fool? Or perhaps a blind fool?
Well, that's presumptuous.
I think the window should go over there.
It's like how they're building and they're giving opinions about where certain things should go.
Don't forget to check the level of the foundation. Summer's coming soon. Soon. Watch your head there. Have you marked the joist for the rafters already? Does that roof look straight to you? Or does it have a certain jaunty angle to it?
And then let's put one house over here because someone works over this way. But let's. Then we'll go like that. Then there's 4 people who are homeless. Well, 4 families actually, because it's 1 family per place.
Can I stay where the stream?
Now 3 people. And now I need this to move. The problem is I really can't get it to move. I can... Okay, I'm gonna put someone in the storehouse. Hopefully they move this. And... Actually, I don't think they're gonna move it, actually, now that I think about it. Nope. So... You would hope they would, like, use it for building, right? Like, move it that way, but apparently not.
Can I stay where the drink? Sun is coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
Okay, okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we need to get this needs to be up to in priority because firewood is essential to surviving the winter. So people, yeah. So they all take off, but you know, but it needs to be built, you know. Okay, let's assign someone to do that. Okay, good. Okay, now you can go back to building the houses. So.
Can I stay where there's drink?
They reestablished, yeah, they've taken over the firewood stall. Good. Good, they need to. Thank you. Thank you for moving that. Okay, now we can put the well right here.
Let's get to work.
Okay, speed back up. Really? Work area is empty. So family members doesn't mean more families. It just means people are coming from wherever it is they left and joining their family here. So, but eventually you can get more families to come. Just need to something. So not enough goods. So what that means is don't got enough timber. So need 2 timber per house. So we only have 1 homeless thing. I was looking to build another place to get more people to come, because that's one of the ways you can do it. Also, the way you can do it is the expansion, is to use the expanded living space, which we put in a lot of places. That's one way to look at things. Another place is just to build a completely new plot, you know. So we got the well, which is good. Once that house is built, those tents over there will disappear. So.
We need to hoist this timber to the gable. Don't forget to check the level of the foundation.
I like the debates they're having, you know, about, you know, getting this done, getting that done. So settlement level increase. So there's development points and policy points. So you go here, and this is where you want to go. Yeah, okay. So this doubles this traps. You know, beekeeping, sheep breeding, the orchard. You know, heavy how do things work? You know, trade logistics and things. We're gonna go with forest management, so that the berry deposits are all doubled. So instead of 64, we got 128. So that's a lot of berries. And a lot of useful things too. Okay, so let's speed things up here. Oh, we got a message.
On, laddie.
Yeah. Basically, what it's saying is you built a storehouse and you're level 1, so here's your we're gonna get the forge you're going to. And we have 2 timber, so let's build another house. Okay.
Summer's coming soon.
Now the reason it does things like that is because the minute that you place any building that you're putting down, it takes away the resources that you're using automatically. So we have a lot of meat.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
How does it think you're doing it alone?
Come on, laddie.
You always want to have at least one unassigned villager. You know, we're gonna try and get people here as soon as possible. To man the saw pit, because the saw pit does planks, and you need planks to build certain things, and to upgrade things. And one of the most important things we need to build, the residential, is the church, because people have church, so to speak, spots. Okay, take a look at the fertility here. Okay. Ember fertility, not too good. It could be better. But flax, oh gosh, flax is out of the question. Barley's also out of the question. But rye. Okay, rye has some promise. There is. Ember has promise over here, which is good. Because we can do farming over here, you know, and such, and fields, you know, yeah. City builders in general have become less forgiving when it comes to farms. So now you see we got living space for 5 families. We have 5 families here currently. 5 families. I'm making space for more. And I'll probably build another house over here once I have 2 timber. But for now, we got berries coming.
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
I don't know if they need to be told, but that's where you're hunting. I think they know, though. And those are growing, so... pretty well, yeah. We got 1 of the 2 over there, so let's... Farming in this game takes a long time, though, because, and the reason being that when you build a farm, it, if it's not gonna work out right away, you need to give them time to kind of get the field, you know, into growing shape, and that's like a season or 2. But pause the saw pit for now.
Fresh meat. Get your fresh meat here. No finer cuts in all the land.
Okay. Once we have somebody in, or another family in, so to speak, and we can, you know, we can assign, you know, someone else. We're gonna have someone work in the saw pit almost immediately, so we can get those planks out there. The reason being that I want to upgrade the hitching post and get another ox in, And I also want to build the church too to make people happy. And the church, I think, can go right here, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can build it right here. That requires a lot of planks, and it requires a lot of stone, and we can get the stone again. You know, it's more of a people type thing, so... That's where we could be farming over this way. We should probably start getting people over this. Cool. You know, start getting houses over in that general direction, right? There we go. Yeah, so we now have living spots for seven people. Just because we have, you know, and we'll have 8, so we have, you know, more coming. And some of these you take and you go like this. To expand it that way, and then you go, okay, well, and then... Wait, one thing you can do is you can go, okay, I'm gonna go like this, and then you wait for the second timber thing to come in, and then you press build the minute that the second piece of timber rolls in. So you just will kind of wait and kind of watch your village go about its business. And it's raining. And it is spring, so... Not that it doesn't rain in the summer. When I was playing this game earlier, when I was kind of learning things, it was July at one point, and it rained. And all these extensions in the back, this is like gardens, orchards, chicken coops, goat farms. Yeah, things that, you know, villagers can use, you know, you know, to grow their own vegetables if they want to, or yeah, there's a lot of options.
In my face,
Step
tried to
right
guard
up
me and you
and
nipple.
settle.
We all know what that means.
Oh, we got another people. So we got another person, so that's good. So what we're gonna do now
Fresh meat here. No finer cuts in all the land.
is stop it. We're gonna unpause that and get that person working there. Okay, so one of the things that we need these guys to do is chop trees here. And we need to build a forester to plant trees. So,
Meat so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. Come and see for yourself.
-1 timber. How is that possible?
Meat.
Oh,
Get your meat
yeah.
here. So fresh it's practically still mooing.
That's a little bit too fresh for my taste.
We all know that.
Come on.
Gave the old lot a hand. Get to work. He spat it in my face. Tried to
There.
carve me a new nipple. Cheated him? Never. Perhaps he simply does not know how to cook properly.
6 families and 10 living space with more on the way. And 55 because of market food variety. And no homelessness. So there's some stalls.
Meat, meat. Get your meat here. So fresh it's practically still mooing.
Come on.
Don't be shy, good sirs and ladies.
Well, how about some vegetables?
This is heavier than it looks.
It keeps you new mercenary companies built. That is one way to handle things. Is mercenaries. Now, I wouldn't subscribe to that. We have 7 families. We have 11 spaces. We have 4 spaces left. Build another plot.
Poor quality, he said. Impossible. You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. And I want you to plant trees right here.
On, laddie.
So go to it, you guys. Then I'm going to go like this. So we need, how much do we need? We need 5 timber, 20 planks, and 10 stone. We got the stone. It's the planks. We need 20. We need 12 more planks, and we need, what is it? 10, was it 10? 5 timber? Yes. Okay. But we will get there. It is July currently. And people are pretty okay. And as for what the next villagers will do that come, well, I haven't decided yet. We may put one of them in like in like the storehouse, the granary, or actually what we could do. How much timber do we have? Because a stonecutter camp costs 2. I know we're saving up for the church, but you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save it for the church. And if some people arrive, so be it. They can help build the church, because the church
trying to find a way.
Building the church is quite the undertaking in this game.
Gets rainy like this in the morning when you get out of bed. Does her head hurt? I tell her maybe screaming all the time wouldn't hurt.
Oh gosh, we're already into the farming area. Whoops. Went a little bit too far. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I got it. Okay. And we'll do wheat after the 2 to 6. We're gonna, so it's gonna be fallowing. So, like I said, it's not like it's quick. It's just a quick production, and even that, then, with that being built, it's not done. You need a farmhouse to get it to work. So currently that's there, and that's fine. We need 3 timber to build a farmhouse, and then the people working at the farmhouse, you know, assuming we have 3 people, we'll work on that. So I know there's no farmhouse. Trust me, I'm well aware of your predicaments. The family lives in. That's good. We can get them to work at the farmhouse if we can ever get the 3 timber needed to build the farmhouse, which we'll probably have to put. Which we'll probably put right here. Hopefully we'll get 3 at some point before the saw pit grabs one to make planks. Lots of planks. Have you pause for a second so we can get some timber up there. Especially considering we have the plagues for the church, it's time to get the timber for the church, and in order to do that, we need to be gathering timber.
Berries, berries, bursting with flavour and fit for a king. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes on our fine selection. Come on, people. Away. Perhaps it was simply a bad batch. These things do happen from time to time.
Anywhere else?
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grey. He spat it in my face. Can't be against it.
9 families and 12 living spots, okay. One thing I want to build, and then we'll get the church going. So one more house.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
There. Do that, and then we got this. The wooden church. The big church. Boom.
Come on, people. Get to work. We need more workers here.
So 31%, we're hoping to get that up there. We're not hoping to get that up. This will greatly increase, the reason I put 2 houses down, one, we need more,
Berries, berries.
good to have more space.
Bursting with flavour.
But the second and most important reason was that we needed to, we find them a work area. Go over here. Is that moving forward, especially once you build a church, immigration is going to pick up quite a bit once you do that, and so we are going to need, so, you know, because the church satisfies a huge need, so we're going to need those places. We're going to need, you know, more homes. Let's speak. Now I built a granary hut, and this is why, or assigned some of the grain. This is why. And this is why. So you saw up here, you know, generic storage full. That's gonna just be standard practice because of this. But when there's tons of things in there, and as much as they might try and send those things off to be stored somewhere, they usually can't do it quick enough. So you have someone who works in the granary who's dedicated basically with a cart to go and get things. It's the same if you have someone working in the storehouse, which will be the next thing to do. It cuts down all the, you know, generic storage getting full like that, and such, because you're basically, because you have someone who's coming on a regular basis and moving, you know, all the extra stuff out of the area. The church is going to take a lot of effort to build. Go put someone in the storehouse. Oh, another food stall. So yeah. So wait, have this fucking greenery guy doing a food stall thing? Yes, he is. What's he selling? He's selling the berries? He must be selling the berries because the forager's too busy supplying berries. I mean, that's not a bad thing necessarily. It's just kind of funny.
Berries so plump and juicy, you'll want to eat them by the bushel.
What is with everyone selling? What is it with people selling things? Got 2 firewood stalls, 2 food stalls now. 2 food stalls is one thing, but 2 firewood stalls. I mean, it's not like the firewood wasn't being sold already, but okay, you know. Let's speed things up. November is the end of fall, so I'm hoping that we can get some of these things, like the church, built, you know, at least, or some of these houses built before rolls around to that, because we got 10 families, we got 12 space for things, so we're doing well. But we're going to reach 11 before long, 11 families. And then we're going to, okay, so good, we got 13 now with 2 more on the way. So a house, where was the house finished?
To carry this alone.
This house was built, huh? Okay.
Just give me a hammer and
That house is now.
not move. Just give me a hammer and something, please. Not move.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
Finish the plot. Oh, this one, yeah. Looking for a planting spot. Right here. Tons of planting spots. Winter is approaching. That is. It's October. You know, December is when winter officially begins in this game, but it can get cold and rainy, and as you're seeing right now, very rainy before then. And your family has moved in. That's good. That's good. They can help build this before I find a job for them.
You'll not find finer wares anywhere else.
11 out of 15. We'll have 16 and 17 forthcoming. This is slowly going along. I'm not sure what's taking it so long. We got all the materials needed. You know, we got all the planks and stone and timber needed. All the timber is actually gathered there. So I'm not sure exactly what the holdup is, so to speak. Yeah, we...
Anywhere else.
actually do that. So, and we should probably build a well somewhere out here. We got a well here, but these people out here, I'm not sure if they have a well, but getting water is a little bit of a problem. But there's no one really needing water that's nearby. Well, there's water nearby, but in terms of I mean, you have access to water, right? Oops, wrong place. Water access, okay. Well,
Come on.
make the church a high priority.
Still warm from the oven.
All the resources they got, so they're building that church now. As as you know, with most of these lords who play, I usually don't like them working during the winter building things. You know, houses I might give a bit of an exception to. You know, but at the same time, you know, I might pause those too. But big projects like the church, I don't want them doing. But you know, before winter, so I want them to finish it now.
Step right up and set.
Here's something fun about the church. You see the bell? That's the sound I want. Okay, one more spot, and then I'm gonna have you basically stop. Have you chop over here. But once you do that, we're gonna pause you.
Bring this here, move that there, This is heavier than it looks.
Come on, people! Get to work!
One thing you want to do, and the reason that you can't necessarily assign people off of that is because of the ox. Guiding one of the oxen, you know, that we have, one of the 2 oxen that we have here. Because we got 2. And, so one of the reasons that so you can assign somebody actually permanently to this, who basically is their only job is to guiding oxen. They become permanent, you know, they become better at it actually as they do it more. So there's that to think about. So let's jump things up again to full speed. I want to get through one winter with you guys. So, gosh, I'm sorry if I seem like I'm just gushing like a fanboy, but I just love this game. It's just so well done.
This is heavier than it looks.
So we're going to pause this because it's winter and those have disappeared. We got 13 months of food though. We should be okay. And let's see how many logs we have. Once we get to 15 timber, I'm going to pause the logging camp and let the foresters catch up a little bit.
Bring this here, move that there, on.
Assign some of the stone cutting too.
We'll need to dig the foundations deeper for this one.
Because we're coming up to a place where we're going to need firewood that's assigned to somebody else. Let's get that log out of there. Oh, he's got 11 stone.
This is heavier than it looks.
Go for a synth farm.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
That is subject to change if they suddenly get really good at what they do.
We all
As you
know
can see here, the reason we paused the forager, here are the berries. They're shrinking. They're empty completely. And that has a lot to do with it being winter. One thing that we're going to need to build when we come out of winter is the tannery, which is right here for leather clothing. That helps us upgrade the houses. Also, we have a lot of hides. Also, it helps us do that. So, military is a thing. You train militia, soldiers, and such. We have raiders. They show up after 3 years. They're okay. Excuse me. That's something to think about, and we're gonna got 12 months of food, 9 months of fuel now. The woodcutters are working as hard as they can to make sure that there's enough wood. Firewood. It always shows the lowest month in here. 10 months, we're okay. Now, when it comes to winter, things are doubled in the game, so you take 10 months and you cut it in half. And if it's 5 months, winter ends in February in this game. Or what? House is full. Well, that's not something you hear about every day. The storehouse usually has a lot. Well, that's fixable. Boom. Upgrade the storehouse. You know, while we're at it, might as well upgrade the granary. Our area was full. I mean, something was full because the storehouse was full, and so it might have been. It was 90 out of 50. Buddy, let's pause you for a little bit, okay? Because, wow. There. So I jump this ahead. Once we get out of winter, then then you'll see some of the stuff that's being done. One full season with Fowler will be a good thing. But as you can see, He's getting the stone situation under control. I'm gonna assign someone permanently to that. This is a 4 Morgan field. I have 4 people working it. The foresters. Police after that. Okay.
Step right up and settle.
The reason I'm a little bit gun shy is because being a sign of that means you become a professional gravedigger. So yeah, you know what? I'll just leave that. You know, I'll just leave 2 people available.
Impossible.
Never know. Okay, so we are in the next year. It is a new year, and it is March, and people are moving in, people are emerging from their hovels. Things will start growing again, like the berries will start growing. Animals will probably be more prosperous. We're doing pretty good with that. With that, guys, I'm gonna call it here as the snow is beginning to melt. Thank you so much for taking time out to watch this great game that is Manor Lords. I'll try and turn to the music next time. But thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this and to share in my excitement, so to speak. Even if you weren't excited, as you know, with how much I talked about it, I was. Thank you so much for taking time out, guys. If you'd like to, make sure to crush that like button and then hit that subscribe button, though. I'd appreciate that more than anything. So anyways, guys, until next time, this is Wrestler, and I'm logging off.